Would you like to guess what segment number 2 is?
No.
Segment number 2 is let's add one player from any team's history to some teams.
Okay.
So I want to go through Big Ten teams because that's where our heart is. What one Michigan State player from Michigan State history would you add to Michigan State this season to try to salvage things?
Damn, this okay. I gotta salvage just this season. Salvage this season.
Just this season. Yeah, nothing about future. So just this season is all that matters. An asteroid hits Earth in May, and we all die.
I want to say either. I mean, the easy answer would just be I don't know what Cash would do with this team, to be honest, though.
Cash doesn't make sense for me because your guards are fine.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It had to be a wing or a big.
I have the obvious answer.
What is it?
Draymond Green. Draymond Green. From a basketball sense, he has an argument for best Michigan State player in 20 years, National Player of the Year. He would 100% not tolerate this bullshit. Like, so much of the they don't want it goes away if Draymond Green is in that locker room.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking talent-wise what I want on this damn team.
But I think he's arguably the most talented.
I mean, National Player of the Year. Okay.
Senior Draymond paired with Tyson Walker, and AJ Hoggard might just willingly leave the program in a week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the obvious pick. I would go with that too.
Okay. To my team, you got one for Michigan?
For Michigan, it's not Burke because you got Doug. I'm okay with Doug. Honestly, Stauskas?
Yeah, I don't hate that. They need so much. You could go
Stauskas or McGarry?
I had 2 I landed on. I think McGarry, if you just put him at center and he was like not on drugs and able to play 25 minutes, then I think they're really good because anything with McGarry is really good, and Doug and McGarry would win you games. My second one is just who cares if we're good? Let's just go all in on being fun. Jordan Poole with Doug. Jordan Poole and Doug. How fun would that be?
Yeah, it'd be something.
It'd be fun.
A lot of fun.
It might not make them any better than they are, but it would be even more fun, which, again, is all I care about this season, so I'd be in on that. How about Purdue? Who would you add to this Purdue team? I have a sneaky one I think Purdue fans are going to like me for on this.
Why did the first thing that came to my mind was like Vince Edwards?
It's Vince Edwards.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. It's the right answer. He'd be so perfect if you put him at the 4 and he could just kind of slide around, do whatever's needed, not need the ball in his hands, hit shots, guard. It's so perfect.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, it's so perfect. I thought you were going to somehow try and weasel Travion into this.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay, Illinois. What one Illinois player would you put on this team?
Matthew Meyer?
Shut up.
No, I think honestly Trent Frazier probably.
I think there's a more obvious one than that.
Oh my God, what am I doing? Io.
Yeah, it's Io. It's Io. So a lot of these exercises don't involve like, oh, they need a superstar, but if there was a superstar point guard on this team with everything else, they're number 1 in the country.
I somehow forget about Illini's PG discussion nowadays.
I also think, like, honestly, Io's probably the answer for Illinois, no matter what the roster is every single season. He was that good. He was that good and that important to that program. I think they would just pick him every single time.
Definitely.
Is there anybody else we want to do here? Like, is there someone from Maryland that would like fix Maryland?
No, I don't think so. I think Indiana would be a good one.
Like Kevin Huerter on Maryland isn't making a difference?
No, I don't think so.
Hakeem Hart isn't making a difference?
No.
What about Ohio State?
Actually, sub out Dante Scott for Jake Layman. I think there might be a difference made with this team.
That'd be fun. Ohio State, your Bucks?
So, I mean,
Just quick hypothetical. What happens if you drop Bryce Sensabaugh on this team right now?
I honestly think they're pretty nasty.
You think they go from an 8-1 basketball team to a better basketball team with Bryce Sensabaugh in the locker room?
Either 9-0 or one of those 8 wins are by a lot more points.
You know what Ohio State's record is with Bryce Sensabaugh this year?
What
5-4.
you think?
100%. 100%.
I'm easily taking Bryce Sensabaugh over Mahaffey.
Yeah, I mean, if we could just like take away all the good things Roddy Gale's doing and instead give Bryce 20 step back mid range twos a game, that would help everything.
Love step back mid range. Well, okay, what would you do with Indiana? I think Indiana should be involved in this exercise.
Yeah. Yup. I mean, Oladipo's obvious, and I think
Yeah,
he could oddly like cover point guard for this team.
it had to be a guard, right?
No, yeah, the answer is Yogi Ferrell.
Is it Yogi?
The answer is Yogi Ferrell because they need someone to like run the show more than they need just like I don't know, a wing.
What about Jalen Hood-Schifino just running it back?
Honestly, year 2 Hood-Schifino on this team would have been special.
Would have been nasty.
Would have been special. Or
Okay.
is it crazy to say? Is it crazy to say Trace and say we want Trace running point and they're just going Monstars lineup?
Woodson would do that if given the option.
It would be better than it is right now. Even though Indiana's good, man, 7-1.
Sorry, my bad.
Indiana might be a Final Four team this year while Mike Woodson sleeps through it. It could happen. Okay, all right, fun exercise. I think we're done here.